My name's Duddy, set up builds and stuff. I've got a Void Titan build today. Volatile, weakening, infinite abilities. We're going to be featuring the new GM this week, the Heist Battleground Moon. We're going to have so many abilities. This build is an absolute joke. You can run riot. Arc Hunger is the modifier, and we're going to, again, like last week's video, we're going to be taking advantage of this Arc Hunger with weapons that include Jolting feedback, Anarchy, and we're just going to abuse this negative modifier. Apparently it's classed as a negative modifier, but we're going to turn it into a positive for infinite abilities. Volatile, weakening, left, right and centre, Captain America on crack. Stay with me, I'll break it all down. Arc Hunger is the modifier. Savathun has learned you a worm. When it hungers, deal damage with the focus type to satiate it. When the worm is full, your ability regeneration is increased. If the worm starves, your ability regeneration is reduced and you take increased damage from focus damage type. So Arc Hunger, basically fill your bar up. We've also got Void Surge, 25% outgoing void damage, and we've also got increased sniper rifle damage as well. So what I want to do is, because it's Void Surge, I want to take advantage of this Arc Worm for our Void abilities, and that includes running some Arc weapons. If you just look at that bottom left, that Arc Hunger there, look how easily that gets filled up. It's a joke. Now, once that's full, we're going to get increased ability regen for our Void abilities. Like I said, because it's Void Burn, I really wanted to focus on Void abilities to get the most out of this build. You could go Arc if you wanted to, but with it being Void Burn, I wanted to go Void Damage. Vantage Point, Jolting feedback is the main focus of the build. Jolting feedback will make enemies jolted. Plus you're going to deal arc damage, loads of different weapons, what add-on. And then on top of that, you've also got an exotic called Anarchy, which also does some really nice work. So a mixture of the Jolting feedback and Anarchy, or even just Jolting feedback on its own, is good enough. But Anarchy applies weakening as well. So like I said, I wanted to feed my Void abilities. Sustained damage with that Jolting feedback will cause enemies to be jolted. So you're going to get loads and loads of that Arc Hunger anytime you want, basically. And then for 15 seconds, you're going to get that ability surge. Well, it's actually a bit longer. I think it's like 18 seconds. And that's going to enable us to go into spam mode with our Titan. You'll notice I've got throwing shields on. Like I said, Captain America on crack. Literally throwing shields left, right and centre. Barricades down, giving you 150 HP overshield. Loads and loads of grenades. Loads and loads of melees. Loads and loads of supers. Plus infinite weakening. This build is an absolute joke, and you can really run around in this GM like a madman and just spam abilities left, right and centre. It's so easy. This Arc Hunger, feed the Arc Hunger with Arc weapons for your Void abilities. That's basically this build. The exotic I wanted to run was Second Chance, because we're going to get loads and loads of grenades and shield throws. This weakens hits as well as our grenade, which we'll go into, and it also stuns barrier champions, and you get 2 of them, and every time you stun a barrier champion it will give you a full refund back. And because you get so many of them, you can just lob these, you can just throw them around and you will hit something one way or another. They bounce about everywhere, and like I said, once you get that barrier break it will just refund it. So, and these weaken as well, so you're going to be applying a 15% debuff for you and your teammates. Just throwing these whenever you want just feels absolutely crazy. All you can see is just void shields bouncing everywhere across this map. It's absolutely crazy. I'll show you the aspects as well, because these are quite important. Bastion is the main one, absolute priority. Prioritise this one. Every time you cast your barricade, it's going to grant you an overshield, or when you cast your super. You can run controlled demolition, hitting a target with a void ability, or volatile will make them volatile. So shield throw or your grenade will make them volatile, which heals, and they just go pop. And the other one you could consider as well is offensive bulwark, because every time you put your barricade down, you're going to get increased grenade recharge rate and some other bonuses on there as well, which is quite an old aspect, so we all know it works. But any of them two, I prefer controlled demolition and bastion, just to keep that overshield, and all these volatile explosions that you're going to get left, right and centre is just an absolute added bonus. Just a quick mention for the sniper rifle damage. The chill clip critical anomaly from the Salvation's Edge feels really nice in this one, because as we know with chill clip it will do the unstop as well. So you've got the barrier covered with your Second Chance. The sniper feels really nice, and the sniper actually does do unstoppable as well via chill clip. I just wanted to focus on that. The sniper actually feels pretty nice with it being Sniper Surge. as well. So I just wanted to mention that sniper if you've got one lying about. Succession would probably work, but back to the build now. You can see in this clip here, I'm just spamming grenades and melees, weakening, just destroying stuff, and that second chance feels really, really nice, just getting an instant refund on a barrier break, and it does one tap in GMs, don't forget, and again, it will apply weakening, and once you've got that arc starvation going, or even if you just lose it there, look how fast it comes back again, instantaneously, got it back, and then I've got my 18 seconds of surge. Now we'll go over my fragments. Echo of undermining, your void grenades weaken targets, so between our grenades and our shield throwers, infinite weakening. Echo of persistence to make our overshield and devour have increased duration. I run devour for even more survivability, but defeating a weakened target creates an orb of power and a void breach, so you're going to get loads of orbs and loads of void breaches. And then what we're going to do with the next fragment is even more survivability. Echo of starvation, picking up a void breach or an orb of power is going to grant you devour. So you've literally got infinite overshields, infinite void breaches, infinite devour, loads and loads of survivability. Because of all the weakening effects you've got from your grenade and your throwing melees, you've literally got these void breaches literally everywhere, and you've got them overshields from your ability surge going all of the time, so you're giving you and your teammates that 150 HP, which does enable us to get right up close to these enemies, get your shield throws going, get your grenades down, and every time you run out, just apply a bit of arc damage with these weapons mentioned, and it's an absolute cakewalk. You can literally get right up close and personal with these enemies and just smash things like so. Really, really good. And like I said, there is a couple of other builds. Things like Half Emboss Light will work really well with this one, on this Titan as well. But second chance, just being able to throw infinite melees that weaken, just feels really, really nice. I know I've mentioned this already, but I can't stress to you the amount of survivability you've got with this particular build because of all the overshields. You'll see in most of these clips, I've literally got a blue overshield at the top there, and don't forget they got buffed recently. You've got your Twilight Arsenal for even more damage with it being Void Burn as well. So you can easily delete champions, do loads of boss damage with your Twilight Arsenal as well. You could actually run Sentinel Shield as well if you wanted to, but I tried it, it was okay, but I preferred the Twilight Arsenal just for instant deletion. And then just a few more little clips to show you before I end the video. Just of controlled demolition working with all the shield throwing and the grenades, applying the void. You're going to get loads and loads of volatile pops going off with that controlled demolition, which also heals you and your teammates as well. So even more survivability to add to that as well. You can't do this at GMs normally, but get a void shield behind you and you can literally just run a mockery. So turning the arc web, using arc weapons, feeding void abilities, really fun, really, really good build. I hope you found this helpful. I'll leave a dim link in the video description. Thanks for watching, have a good night.